Photoshop, you just want to start off with firstly creating a new file, right? So you go here, click new. Okay, so for the case whereby let's say you're doing the t-shirt lah, then it will be the A3 size. So international paper, A3. Then usually 300 is enough, but just to be safe, 400 lah. This one affects the clarity of the whatever it is lah. Okay, then press OK. Okay, so after that, you have your whole thing here already, right? Then this is how Photoshop looks like. Like you have this is all your tools. Then this is where all your history and your layers are. So for Photoshop, right, your layers are very important. So let's say I want to open a new file lah. I want to have, let's say, I want to bring this in. I want to bring this photo in. But then like, there are two ways of doing it. One, you can just like drag it in, then you put it like directly here. Then there's another way by you can file, open, then you go to your down here and click this and you open. So it's the same thing lah, just that you open another tab. Yeah. So let's say if okay, let's see this first. Let's say you open something lah, you open a photo, then you realize I wanna erase some part of it, but then like something what's it? Like you won't be able to edit it lah. So what happens is, right, because this layer is locked. So one way of unlocking it is you can just click this, or sometimes you won't be able to do that. So you just like right click, duplicate, then okay, then just like delete this one. Yeah, so that is another way. Then what else? Okay, so let's say if I have, okay, let's try something. We drag this over. Okay, you have to click this first. You drag this over, and you have something like that. Okay. Then for you to like scale it up, right, you can like Control T. So this is like the transform lah. So when you want to like make it bigger, right, you see it doesn't fixate the thing, right, but when you click like Shift, right, then it will scale proportionally. Yeah, so that's one part of it. Then because how layers works, right, whatever that's on top, right, will be seen. Whatever is below won't be seen. So let's say if I create a new layer, so this is the button for new layer. I create a new layer. Say I want to draw, I want to paint something like white. So you see this square, right? Because this square is on top of this space thing, that's how you can see. But if it's below it, right, then you cannot see. Yeah. So if let's say you want to see like both lah, so then you can like reduce the opacity of this. So what happens is that like you can see both lah, supposedly. Okay, maybe this is not a good example. Maybe we should put this over. We should put this over here. Okay, then I reduce the opacity, right? Let's see, I can see both now. Okay, so this is one thing lah. Then another one is coloring new layer. Oh, okay. When you work with layers, right, you need a lot of layers. So what happens, right, is let's say I got a lot of layers, then all these layers are like the same lah, and I want to group them together. So if I want to click like all at once, right, I click the first one first, then I hold Shift, then I click this. So what it does is click everything else inside there. If I want to click specifically on what layers, right, then you hold the Command key, then you click that. So you group it together lah. If you want to unclick, then just click, Yeah. So let's say you want to tidy up this whole thing lah, then you can click this thing, which is this group. Then you group everything together. You want to open, just click this. Then like if you want to change the color, you can right click on the eye, then like you can have it red or something. Then everything else inside will be red. Yeah. Okay. So that's one thing. Okay. Then like if you want to go back, right, it's Command Z. Go back. Then you realize, why is it not doing anything? It's like only switching between two things. So what happens, right, if you want to go back like more than one, okay, like you see the history tab. If I go back, I'm going to go back here, then I go back again, then come back here again. So what you want to do, right, when you want to go all the way back, you click Command, Alternate, and Z. Then you see you start to move back subsequently. Yeah. Okay, another safe thing to do, right, when you're working with your files, let's say this image is what you originally had lah, and then you are going to make a lot of other changes. So what happens with Photoshop, right, is sometimes when you make too many changes, right, your very first few initial edits, right, will be gone. So that means you cannot like, it's like your going back has a limit lah, per se. Yeah, okay, so let's say you want this first, then there's this camera thing here, right, that you can click. So what it does, right, is it takes a screenshot. So you can see down here, there's this screenshot. Yeah, okay, so like, let's say if now I want to paint brush it, right, I want to paint all this lah, then paint. Then I decide, okay, actually I don't want all this shit, so ugly. Then I go back here, then I click this one. So it will go back to my down there lah. Yeah, okay. Then you can delete it also lah. Okay, this, then you can delete it. You can rename it also lah. Oh no, this is really gone now. Okay. Then like okay, you want to change the name of the thing, you just double click. Yeah. Space. Yeah, name space. Okay, what else? Okay, you also realize, right, that initially when you are moving this it's let's see it's this one. Okay, then let's say you want to scale it down, or you want to scale it down, or you want to scale it up lah. So what you do, right, is you click this, correct? Just now I say, right, okay, but the thing is, when you are scaling down an image, right, your pixels will change also. So what you want to do, right, to not affect your quality of image, is that when you have it clicked, then you right click, then there's this convert to smart object. Okay, convert to smart object, right? Okay, so now you see this thing here. What happens, right, is that when you want to try to edit it, right, you want to paint it or you want to erase it, right, there's this warning sign, so you can't do anything. But then when you, let's say I want to change it to rasterize layer, then see now I want to edit, right, I can do, it's a circle now. It's not that, okay, it's a circle now. Okay. Okay, now you can edit it, right? So also when you want to like erase or whatever, right, if you right click, right, you can adjust your hardness. So let's say if my hardness is 0, I'll have something like that, like blurred. Then if you want it like like that, right, so there's a very clean one. Yeah. Okay, then another thing is what else? Undo, multiple undo, screenshots, name file. Let's say I'm working on this already, right? Then I want to have another of the same file. So what I can do, right, is I can go image, then where's my duplicate? Yeah, duplicate. Then you can make whatever. Then you see now I have like 2 of this of the same thing ah. So like in case anything happens, you have another file. Yeah. No, don't say. Okay. Then if let's say I want to type okay, this is the move tool move tool, then magic wand. Okay, another example. Let's see. Let's say I have this thing. Okay, I have this object, this image lah. So let's say in a case whereby you want to use your logo, right, but you don't want all the white shit lah. You only want this black guy, right? So you can magic wand this thing. Yeah, then you can just like shift, then click the stuff. Then oh, see, then this is a smart object now, so they cannot delete anything, right? So you go just erase thing, then you click, then they ask you like, do you want to rasterize your smart object? Then you just okay, then now you can like erase everything, so that means you can delete. Yeah. Another way, if you don't want to like click like one by one, right, then you can go select, then okay. Then another way, right, you can do is color range. Okay, then this whole chart will come out lah. So what you want to do, right, you see this eyedropper, you just click on whatever that you want lah. Like let's say white is the majority they want to erase, right, so just click on the white, then you're just like okay, then what it does is selects everything that's white, then just delete lah. So same thing lah. Then like when you see this dotted line, right, it means that is in selection. When you want to like deselect it, right, then you can press Command D. This is for Mac. I think it might be different for Windows. Then let's see, go back. What else? Okay, you know what? Where's my? Okay, delete this again. Okay, let's say in the case whereby this white line, not nice. In the case whereby I want my man as a white color one, so that it can like contrast with the back, right? So what I can do is, right, I right click this one, then I blending options, then you have this thing called the color overlay. So you click on that. Then what happens, right, is that you see it affects that one. Then why is it grey? Because of the opacity. So like black and white become grey, right? So you just opacity white lah. So now my man becomes white. Like that. Yeah, this is very useful for your vectors and stuff, because sometimes your humans cannot be like the color that you want. So this can actually like change it. So if you don't want it, right, you can just like click on this eye, then it will disappear. Yeah. Okay. So that's one. Now okay. How about okay, in the case whereby let's say I want to edit a photo, but I don't want it to permanently damage it. So let's say if now right, I click erase and then I delete it like that, right, then like subsequently right, all the actions that I make right will make it very hard to edit this again. So what I want to do right is I don't want to permanently damage it. This is like permanently damaging, right? Like when you edit it directly. So there's this thing called the mask, this circle and rectangular thing here. Okay, you click that right, then this thing appears. So how this works right is that it doesn't work by erase, it works by paint. So when you click like B right, B is paint then when you paint it like white right, is you want to see something. Then if you paint it as black right, is you don't want to see something. Yeah, so let's say if I circle this thing and then like I make a lot of changes already. Then I decide actually this thing looks better without the circle. So what I can do right is I can just right click this, then I delete the layer mask. So it goes back to the original. Yeah. So if you actually like permanently delete it right, then you cannot like re-edit it. You know what I mean? So like it's safer to have this thing to like, so that you can edit. Yeah. And you still can if you can still like adjust the hardness and stuff. So another fun thing that you can do right with this layer mask is that let's say I type like a name okay, let's say I say in, right. Okay, so I have this word here. What you can do with text right is that there's this character A here, so you just click on that. Then what you can play around is that you can click this thing, then you can adjust like all these things, like all this you can adjust one. Like this one means like the sizes between the space between like the two words. So like let's say I can put like -75, then you see it becomes very close. Yeah, very squished. Or you want it like very far apart, then you can do that.
Okay.
Right? Okay, so that's one. Then all this you can play around and see what happens. Okay. So I was just talking about the layer mask, right? What you can do right is when you want to select something, right? Let's say I want to select just the text, right? Then I hold command, then I click on this, so it selects only the text. Right? Okay, so it selects the text already, right? Then I was like thinking, okay, actually I want the background, I want the font right to have the color of the space. Then what do I do? Right? So once I click on that already, right, the in, right, then I come over to the space layer, then I click the mask. Oh, where does it go? Okay, then never mind. Remember I said like, okay, the text right is always on top, that's why you cannot see what's behind, right? So if now I hide the first one, right, then I can see this already. Right? right? Okay, so that's how like layer mask works lah. Yeah, okay, so this is the fun part.
Wow, I want to go and play already.
Okay.
Already. I want to play Photoshop.
Yeah, it's very fun one actually. Like,
Gigi. Just go to study.
Okay, so this is one part of it lah. Then
Fun
let's say okay, then I was saying like the painting and stuff, right? So you must be careful like when you paint, right? You're not painting on this layer, you're painting on this layer,
The mask.
the mask itself. Okay, so let's say I want like something to come out of the in, right? Then I remember white is what you want to see, right? So I change it to white first. Then I change my hardness to this one. Oh, yeah. So that was what
There
happened.
you go.
So let's say I want like some branch to come out, or something I don't know lah. Then like see, I'm just painting lah, whatever I want. I want to paint whatever I want to paint lah. So say I want to paint another one. You just come out like that lah. So you want to change the brush also can, just come here. Oh no, here. Then here go all these
so
brushes.
Fun.
Brushes lor. Yeah, like
So fun.
let's see.
I'm all ready.
Let's say I want like grass lah. Okay, don't know what's grass in the space doing, but okay. Like, where's my? I know, but I think it's a bit too big, so I cannot see. Okay, never mind. Just click first. What is it? It's a grass. Oh. Yeah, so like, yeah, example, that is what happens. Yeah, something like that lah. You get what I mean, right? Like, what is painting like what you want to see? Yeah, so that is that. So like, decide, actually, I don't want all this lah. Okay, then just delete lor, same thing. So, if you decide that, okay, I want to temporarily erase it lah. Okay, then I right click this, then I disable. Then you see this red cross lah. Yeah, so it's disabled for temporary. So you still can like unclick it and then you see what you need lah. If you really decide that, okay, I don't want this thing, then you can just delete the layer mask. Oh,
Can be a case where if I want to change my background, I also can do this, right? Will it change together?
change your background.
As in like, if I change this,
If I change this,
then
it
that means my in will automatically change, right? Or not?
No, it won't change because it's a
change.
different layer. When you throw in another background, it's another layer already. Yeah. So you must re-click the in and then you go to that layer, then you click the mask. Yeah. So that is one part of it lah. Another thing is that, let's say in a case whereby I did this. Let's say in a case where I want to duplicate this thing. Then how do I duplicate? I don't have to like copy paste. I can actually hold alternate, right? Then you see like this black and white arrow. Yeah, okay. That means like you're going to copy it. So you can just like drag it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Cool.
Then see?
Shortcut,
Another one.
shortcuts.
Yeah. So like when you do Photoshop, right, there's a lot of shortcuts, right? And it's best that you know most of it lah. So like you know it can like help you be faster. Yes. Okay, then another fun thing is that let's say right let's say I don't like this star. I don't like this red star. Can what I do, right, is I go it's called healing brush. So there's a lot of these. You can just go to J. So like you see this thing, then okay, I just like click on it. Then bye bye, it's gone. Gone. You don't want this? Then gone.
How do you know what to put underneath?
Huh? No, it's the system lah. It's just restaurant.
It gets what's
like,
around lah.
Yeah.
I guess.
Yeah. So it's like this is fun lah.
Can
Then
you try to use it on the big thing?
so what? On the big thing.
On a big thing, like how big can it heal?
How big can it? Okay, let's try.
It depends on how big the brush
Yeah,
will go,
yeah.
right?
Because like
But what was behind it after you heal?
what's the what?
It's just as big as you.
No, but the thing is, if as big, right, then like
Okay, like,
it's
it's
not.
just-
It's gonna be
not
very
enough
weird.
content. Yeah, it's not as good. It'll be very obvious.
Yeah.
I think it's lagging now.
Oh
Oh shit! Oh shit! Oh no! Okay. Basically, this will happen, so don't do it. This tool is very good for. Let me see. It's very good for erasing pimples and like any imperfections like that you don't want it in your work lah. Okay, this is really lagging now. Shit. Guys, no!
Look at what you guys have done.
Okay. Oh no. Okay, wait. Let's just wait for it to calm down. Let's just pause quick this. Oh, it's working. Okay. So like, yeah, it kind of like changes a bit lah.
Pretty
Okay.
skillful though.
What else? Okay, then other than this,
Doesn't look unnatural.
it's just darker lor. Yeah, okay. Other than a spot healing brush, right, you can actually also use a clone stem. So what a clone stem does, right, is let's say, I make this bigger.
You want more stars?
Yeah, I want more star. I want specifically this star. Yeah, I want this bright shining star, right? Okay, so oh shit. Okay, like, I'm on this tool. So what I do, right, is I hold alternate. So like then this crossbar comes out, right? Okay, then you click where you want it to be lah. Like that's this area. Okay, so now it's like, you see, it follows where I go. So what happens, right, is like, let's say if I click this, right, then it's there lah. But let's say if when you drag it, right, it follows everything. So let's say I go this way, then it follow. You see, there's this cross thingy here. So like yeah, it follows wherever you go. Yeah. So you decide, okay, then now I want this red star. Then you hold alternate here. Then like you add it here. Yeah, something like that.
Booms.
Yes. Okay. So this is another way. This is another way you can
Really
do.
cool.
Okay. What else? I think that's about it actually.
Just now you say when you scale your picture, right, the pixel will change, right?
Yeah.
So is there a way to not let that happen at the same time while scaling? I think I missed that part.
Yeah. You just have to right click then you convert it to a smart object.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
So what it does is that when you scale it, right, then it will scale like proportionally in the pixels itself.
Oh, okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay.
but if you don't do it right, then your pixels will just go haywire, and then like you'll be blur after a while.
Okay.
Blending options, you can play around like
Yeah.
let's say
I'll
if
play.
let's say you want a stroke outside this box, okay, then you
You don't
can
need to be so rich.
like an outline yeah, something like that So I want it. Let's say I want the color to be red. Okay, now it's like that because we edited it just now. Okay, so there's a red outline, right? Okay, then you see like, actually I don't want that curve lah. So you can just play around. You just put like inside. Oh shit, sorry, inside. So you go within the photo itself.
Oh.
Yeah, so it'll be sharp lah. Yeah. Then there's also all this inner shadow. They can play around. But not really necessary for a logo lah, I feel. Okay. What else can you learn? I think a fun thing you can also try out, right, is let's say I know just now the thing that I went to edit, right? There was this. Was there a guy here? No, there's no guy here. Shit. Okay, wait. Let me go back to my PowerPoint for a while. Okay. Okay, so yeah, let me try to.
Wait, so can you use the magic wand for this?
Magic wand.
For this one? If you just want the dude sitting on the thing. Or is it a bit hard?
No, magic wand goes by similarity of pixels. So let's say if I were to actually click this, right, what happens is it clicks all the black. Okay, I'll show you. They follow color and texture something like that. Okay, where's my okay. So there's this guy here, right? Oh, that's okay. So you're asking what does magic wand do, right?
As in, can you just like get the statue out if you want?
Get the statue out.
Like take, as in like just the statue. Yeah, if you just want the statue.
Can. You don't a guy, right? Okay, so that's what I'm gonna show you. You cannot just magic wand, because what happens is when you magic wand, right, it selects everything that's similar and connects together. So like let's say I click this, right, and it clicks everything else because it's black. And it's touching it's merging together. So let's say I want to remove this guy, right? What I can do is lasso tool. No, not no, not that.
That one tedious.
Yeah, it's very tedious. What you can do is lasso tool. So lasso tool is like a way for you to select. This is your, like, if you want to select like fixed shapes then
Or you just draw him out.
Draw him out.
Like you just draw around him. Is it?
Yeah, something like that. But you have to do something else. Like, there's a few steps you have to play around. So, oh yeah, if you want a bigger screen, right, just click F. Click F. Then like you have this bigger screen for you to work with. Okay, so let's say I want something like that. So what it does is it manages the line So sometimes you actually have to click it to edit in a sense. So I just click around him Oh, it doesn't, because like all black so you have to guide it a bit.
But you automatically try to get an outline, is it?
Yeah, but sometimes it doesn't work. See, when I do this, right, you see it doesn't follow. So like you must like click it. So let the points click together. So just click. So like down here, when it's very clear, right, black and white, right, then it will follow very well. But down here must help a bit. Then click again. Oh, this one is all one circle, right? So that circle means like you're at the end point. Yeah. Okay. So this happens. Okay. Then let me have my full screen again. Okay. So what I'm gonna do, right, is because I'm gonna do a content aware fill. So it's best for you to like select it outside a bit so it really covers everything. So you go select, modify, then you expand the selection. So let's say 4 pixels like that. So you saw what I did, like offset it out a bit Okay, now it selects this, right? Then you want to, the system is very smart So what I want to do is I go to is it image? Okay, you go to edit, then you go to fill. So they ask you, do you want it fill content aware? Then you just like, okay. Then what happens is it's gone. But you realize that a lot of like all this messy shit So you don't want all this, right? So what you can do is I duplicate this layer. Okay, so now there's a layer over a layer, so I can't really tell. But because I want to flip this like flip this part over. So what I can do is I can just like maybe like click like a small selection of it like that. Then I click my M, then I right click, then I select inverse. So now what is in selection? This one, this is in selection because I don't want all this. I just want this part. So I just click delete lah, and it's gone. Now you see it's because like you see
Oh,
there's
the
another
second layer.
below.
If you
Yeah,
close
so
that layer.
What I have now is just this part lor. Yeah, okay. Then what I want to do is I want to flip it, right? So I command T, so I have that transform,
Yeah.
right? Then I right click, then I flip horizontal this way. Then you enter, and drag it over the other side.
Wow.
Something like that. Okay, then you realize, actually Siobhan, like, very obvious, very ugly, this is Photoshop, right? Then, like, I'm like, yeah, of course it's Photoshop. Then, okay. Then, like, okay, opacity, you reduce it a bit. And then, you go to E, which is erase, right click, you reduce the hardness, so it's not so obvious that you Photoshop. Oh Christ, that's too big. Okay, that's because my size is huge. Okay, sometimes there's an instance where, like, you don't see your... Is it on? Like you don't see the size of that brush. It's because your caps lock is on. So when you click like caps lock again, right, then you can see it again. So just take note lah, cause that happens. Then I reduce my hardness again, right? So I just like erase the hard lines. So ta-da! My man is gone. Okay, then like you want to make it like quite real because like now like this part, right, like is exactly the similar as this one. So then you can go back to your clone and then you can like select like different parts of it. So that's my clone. Okay, then remember I must click like alternate, right? So I click on this part, then I reduce it a bit. Okay, maybe not here. I click here lah. I want this part. So like join it together, something like that. So like it won't look so similar, you know what I mean? Something like that lah. So that's what you can do. Ta-da, my man is gone. So you can like scare your friends. Like so that's what I did on my presentation. Like they were like, oh, there's a guy here. Then I'm like, what guy? Okay, so like that's crash course for Photoshop. Do you have any like questions like if you all don't know anything?
I think we go and play. Then I start playing.
Yeah. Okay. So
Try it out first.
yeah, if you all got questions, you can just like ask me. Then you'll know lah. Okay, can.